Welcome to Volatility 411 for Equity Armor Investments. I'm Joe Tigay, the portfolio manager of the Rational Equity Armor Fund. It is a Fed Wednesday, of course. We're all eagerly anticipating that, but we got a rally in the market today. Finally, we're getting a rally that hasn't been sold off after the open. The past couple weeks, we've seen a lot of selling pressure right after the open, so it's a good sign in the short term, of course, that today's rally was not sold off. However, let's remember the S&P 500 is below its 50-day moving average, and anytime the S&P 500 is below its 50-day moving average, I treat it a lot more cautiously. Sometimes rallies like this just are opportunities to sell, so let's keep that in mind before we get too excited. Obviously, it's a Fed day today. People are going to be shifting through those statements, talking about what the Fed means. We're really going to be focusing in on when do they taper, how much do they taper, how worried are they about inflation, is it transitory, and of course, how long can they wait until they raise rates. So far, the past month, they've been saying, yeah, we're going to taper. Inflation's hot, but it's not too hot, and we're not going to raise rates for a very long time. And there's nothing in the data that's really changed that in the past month, so I don't expect much to happen there. The one thing that is different, though, is a month ago when we started to recover off of the Fed sell-off after they announced a taper, was that we were expecting a big stimulus coming out of Congress, kind of replacing that fiscal stimulus with some monetary stimulus. Right now, we're not going to get that, and I don't think we're going to get that until the 11th hour, and the closer we get to the 11th hour, the more volatility we expect. We've seen that before with the VIX, so I expect nothing different this time. The VIX right now is still at 22. It's 200-day, moving average is at 20 on the nose. I think that could be a spot where we see the S&P 500 hit its 50-day at 44.30, the VIX hit its 200-day at 20, and then I want to see what happens from there. Obviously, it could be a spot where 20 is support in the VIX, 44.30 is resistance in the S&P, or we could smash through that and it'll be a green light, all clear. For Equity Armor Investments, I'm Joe Tigay.